Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about some self-care habits, more specifically things that I do that work for me when I want to practice some self-care. Now this video is going to be a voiceover, but before we jump into that, I want to let you all know to please support me by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Okay, I want to engage with you all as much as you want to engage with me. Okay, and the support would really be appreciated. So now, without any further ado, let's jump into the voiceover. So what I usually like to do first is I like to plan my day. I just find that because I'm always a person who just finds it a little hard to tell myself to take a full day to stop and rest. I'm usually a person who stays busy because that's just me, and I keep piling things onto myself. I find it easier just to physically plan moments so I can sit down and say, okay, at this certain hour I'm going to do some kind of free time activity. Now, of course, there are moments when I would dedicate an entire day to my own pleasure, but that's usually only when I feel like I really need the whole day of break, but it's not that often. Usually it'll just be gaps in my day. Okay, so here's what inside my planner is looking like. Of course, you can see my free time that I planned for that day, my other stuff. And I know these pages in the future look empty, but trust me, they eventually get filled. Trust and believe they do. Okay, so another thing I like to do is garden. I recently got into it while I was in the Peace Corps. My family actually, we've been gardening for years, but me personally, I didn't really get deeply into it until recently. But I just love it so much because it's such a humble activity, and I love just feeling like a nurturer and just seeing my plants grow and thinking, yes, I did that. So these are just some vegetable and flower seeds that I've been growing in these Jiffy trays. On this day, I cut out my 2 squash seeds because I discovered that I had grown them a little too deep in the pots, so I figured I should just cut them out now and go ahead and put them into the ground. So that's what you see me working on here. And don't mind that I have a hole in my shirt. I always wear that shirt forgetting that there's that hole there, but it is what it is. I like to read. I'm always in the middle of some book. Currently, right now, I'm in the middle of 4 different books. I enjoy reading because it's relaxing and it gives my eyes a break from staring at the computer screen all day. Plus, it's like I have my own movie that plays in my head, which is always fun for storytelling. Right now you can see that I'm reading on my Kindle, but I do enjoy reading physical books too. For me, it's important to improve on a craft that I enjoy. Doing anything you enjoy is, in my opinion, a form of self-care, whether it be working on a personal project like I'm doing with my YouTube channel or simply gaming. I like makeup and I really want to improve on my skills. It's not something that I'm forced into, it's just something that I'm doing for my own engagement. And then another thing I like to do is play The Sims, which I did not film in this video, but I use gaming to sometimes get lost in a different world. It just depends on my mood. Yeah, I like to listen to music and dance when I'm alone, so the earbuds in my ear and me doing something, that's a regular thing. Well, everyone, this is why I hate shooting on my phone. I always forget to turn it when I do. But I like taking walks to get some exercise in. Though I don't really work out right now, but I'm planning to start again. I find that I just feel better whenever I can move my body on a regular basis and breathe in fresh air. Recently, I've gotten into journaling. I've turned myself away from it before because I don't really like writing, but I told myself I was going to give it a try this year, and I can say that it's honestly not bad. Journaling gives me an outlet to express my feelings and do some self-reflection, and most times after releasing my thoughts onto paper, I do end up feeling a little better and more settled about things that I'm going through. Now I don't do it every day, but I do plan to journal at least once a week, and sometimes I do end up doing it 2 or 3 times a week if I'm really feeling like I need an outlet to release thoughts. Lastly, at the end of the day, I try to go to bed around 10 so that I can wake up at 8 a.m. and have a good portion of my morning left. I'm naturally a late sleeper and like to sleep in, but I find I'm more productive when I have more daylight hours to utilize my time with. I get less productive at night, and I just dislike feeling like I just woke up once the sun sets again. So right now you're watching me do part of my nighttime routine where I'm massaging some oils into my scalp. I'm currently working on trying to thicken up my hair, and only time will tell if it works. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said before, please support my channel by liking and subscribing, and then down below in the comments, let me know, do you practice some of these self-care habits that I've mentioned in the video? Do you not? Do you practice something else that you think benefits you that could possibly benefit me? Let me know. I'm open to suggestions. I'm really open to suggestions. I'm open to trying new things all the time. So have an amazing day, and I will catch you all next week.